Allison? Allison, where are you? I better switch to first person. Let's see, over here? No? Maybe over here? No? Oh, where is she? Ah, there you are. Allison, we need to start the show.
I know, Gary. I'm just getting in the mood for our coverage of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D launch event on today's show.
Plus, we'll check out Allison's trip to Seattle, where she met some of the people behind mystery case files, the Mulgrave incident.
And an in-depth look at the new game Interim Animation.
Let's get started.
Sorry, I'm just really into the game.
Completely understandable.
In a few moments, the Nintendo World Store will open its doors, and these guys will be able to purchase The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. Fans from all over the world have descended upon the store to celebrate the release and to be among the first to buy it. Let's join them. Tell me what you've heard about The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D.
Well, I played the original Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64, and I really like that, and the graphics look a lot better.
Tell me about your shield.
Well, it's the Hylian shield. There's only one, and I have it.
Awesome. Must come in handy here in New York City. What do you think?
Yeah. A lot of crazy people in New York.
Let's do it. 25 at a time, baby. Let's make it happen. Okay?
Yeah!
Wow, it's finally yours.
Yes, it is. Finally mine. I've got a strategy guide with it. Relive the experience all over again.
When did you know that The Legend of Zelda was for you?
Probably when I played the non-3D version of Ocarina of Time. The first time I played Ocarina of Time, it was on the Nintendo 64 when I was about 10, and it has stuck with me all this time.
When Ocarina of Time came out for the first time on N64, that was actually the first game that I played from start to finish completely through.
Who is your favorite boss?
My favorite boss would have to be Volvagia from the Fire Temple.
Goma, the Dongo, Twin Roba. Very innovative. You have to deflect one half of her attack back at her other half.
What's your favorite game in the Legend of Zelda series?
I would have to say Ocarina of Time because it has so many twists and great dungeons.
I'd have to say The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
A Wind Waker. It's one of the first Zelda games I've played. It's just amazing.
Do you have a favorite weapon?
Yeah, the big Goron sword.
My favorite game is The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask because you can put on masks and be different characters.
Can you play the ocarina?
Yes, actually, I have my ocarina with me here today.
Wow! I have a special request for Zelda's Lullaby. Can you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Beautiful! Thank you! What new features are you looking forward to?
The Shard of Agony, of course.
Oh, just all the little tweaks to the graphics. I know that everything has a lot more detail in it.
It's a great game, and I'm so glad that they're remaking it.
All right, let's check in with Street Pass. Looks like I've collected a bunch of new Mii characters, and a lot of them are dressed appropriately with their Link hats. Looks like I made a lot of new friends today. I cannot think of a better way to end the day. Heed the call of adventure and load up your slingshot. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D is in stores now.
Each Nintendo 3DS user has a unique friend code, which you can use to connect with your friends. Once you've traded friend codes, you'll be able to see each other's online status and send each other messages.
Trading friend codes is easy. Gary and I will show you how.
First, each one of us taps the Friends List icon.
Then we click Register Friend and select Local.
Now I click on Allison. Her favorite title is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, and her message says, "Keep playing. I will."
Now I click on Gary. And his favorite title is Pilot Wings Resort. And here's a message. It says, "Stay cool."
Now we're both saved into each other's friend lists. That's it.
Grab a friend and try it out yourself. Mystery Case Files: The Mulgrave Incident is a new game that's a collaboration between Nintendo and Big Fish Games, and I flew across the country to spend time with some of the people who made it. Here we are, Nintendo HQ. Come on, let's go inside. Hey, Mabel.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Great to meet you in person.
Arika's waiting for us in the cafe if you want to head over.
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey, Arika.
Hey.
This is Allison.
Hey, welcome to Nintendo.
Thanks a lot.
So she's been here, but she's never checked out downtown.
Well, we have to show around town while we talk about the game.
Ariko and Mabel showed me some of their favorite spots. This is awesome. It smells so good.
I know. It looks almost just like the game. There's a butcher shop scene.
So by the time I see the games, they're completely finished. What's it like to be there on the ground floor?
Everyone is so passionate about everything around them, but they're also really passionate about their product, and it really shows.
You get to actually be in the creative process, brainstorm.
Well, you're in on a secret before anyone else gets to see it.
What better place to talk about a mysterious island than on a ferry? So I've heard so much about the game. What can you tell me about it?
It's a hidden object puzzle and adventure game.
Mystery Case Files, you're a master detective. You get called by Winston Mulgrave.
Come to my island, post haste. Once here, I can explain further.
As a detective, what you're supposed to do is kind of walk around, explore Mulgrave Island, find clues, and reveal what the mystery is of the island. We want it to be social. We want everyone to be able to have fun.
There's like a dust-like substance all over the island that you need to collect.
And by collecting it, it's supposed to help save his dying wife, Sarah.
Awesome. Next stop, Big Fish Games headquarters.
This is Allison. This is Sean Seaver. We worked really closely with him and his team on Mystery Case Files: The Mulgrave Incident.
What's the story behind the name Big Fish Games?
Our founder, Paul Thielen, was very fond of a saying he once heard, which is dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Right.
So he applied that logic to the company, and just naturally, Big Fish was born, and wanted to be the biggest fish.
Awesome. So what was it like to team up with Nintendo?
Nintendo's a proven leader in fun and quality, and I think Big Fish Games and Nintendo sort of share that same passion.
Sean took us to check out the game. What are we doing?
This is the first hidden object scene we've got in the game. We take, 50 to 60 objects and hide them somewhere in the scene. We have pocket watch on the list here.
Oh, there it is.
Point object. When you're playing the hidden object scenes in the adventure mode, up to 4 people can join in and play. We found this object, so what you're going to do with this later in the game is use this somewhere to solve another puzzle.
Gotcha. So it's not only hidden objects, there are all sorts of puzzles in here.
Correct.
Neat.
That's right.
You've likely encountered a contraption designed to obstruct our mission.
We need to figure out what this thing is and how to solve it.
Another thing that is very new about this game is the competitive mode.
I'll see if I can hold my own. Oh, you don't even know what's going to come up? Ah! It looks like a hockey puck.
That was fast. We got 100 points.
Nice. Oh, that.
Yes!
Yes,
We got it. Nice.
Well, I think we should switch because I want to try driving.
All right.
Is that all right?
That's fine by me.
So where are we now?
This is actually my favorite room in the whole island because I just love the fact that you have this random tree growing in the middle of the theater.
Right.
Allison, we gotta go.
Just 5 more minutes. I only have a couple more objects to find. Hey! Guys, wait for me! What can I say? Time flies when you're having fun. Mystery Case Files: The Mulgrave Incident is in stores now.
Interim Animation for the Nintendo DSi, Nintendo DSi XL, and Nintendo 3DS systems puts an entire animation studio into your hands. Interim is an art and animation program, so you can draw still images and make films with it. And it's loaded with tools and features. You can do stop motion and time-lapse photography, layer images over drawings and photographs, edit images down to the pixel, and more. To give you a more in-depth look at what Interim Animation can do, we asked special guest Dave Palmer to play around with it. Take it away, Dave.
Thanks, Gary. So I've been playing around with this Interim Animation software, and it's pretty amazing. You know, as an illustrator, I can take my notebook anywhere, to the park, wherever I am, and just sit and draw. As an animator, it's really tough to do animations on the fly like that. With this, I actually can. It's got some great features and tools. Let me show you how it works. What's great about this is that it's set up like a traditional animation desk. I have a place to draw and I have a place to play back. I just jumped right in and I did this bouncing head animation. On the touchscreen here, you can see all the different tools you'll use. There are a lot of different pencils and brushes. Here are all your colors. There's millions of them. It's really great. And then on the top screen here, you can actually see what you've drawn and you can play back your animations. For this bouncing head animation, I'm going to start by creating a layer and putting a guideline down. The guideline is not going to change over the course of the animation, and in fact, I don't even need it when the animation is done. I'm just going to blow it away. I'll create a different layer to put the head animation on. Animation is a lot about where you put things, but it's really about how long you hold on each frame. Yeah, on each drawing, I could hold it for 1 frame, 2 frames, up to 30, I think. Now, to get the timing right, I'll use this onion skinning feature, which is really important because it shows me where my previous drawing was, and I'll leave and I'll leave that on while I draw all the different drawings of the head. And then I can just play it back. Now, there are a lot of other great features, too. You can actually draw over video that you've taken with it. You can take still frames to use as backgrounds for the animation you've done. So in this case, we'll just take a quick photo of someone's hand, import that as a new layer, and there you go. It's just a great tool for doing short, loopable animations, which you can actually export with your SD card and cut together for longer animations. And that bouncing head animation I did, I added a little something to it, so check it out. Here comes the head. And here comes the robot who lost his head. There we go. Excellent. Back to you, Gary.
Thanks, Dave. Interim Animation is available for download now from the DSiWare service for 500 Nintendo DSi points or from the Nintendo eShop for $4.99.
That's our show. Make sure to check back in next week for the latest news in the world of Nintendo.
See you then.
You better not be playing my game.
He is.